The word bar comes from the root letters ba, ra, ra. Other words are derived from these root letters such as bir, abrar, etc. Al-Barr means the one who has bir. What is bir? Bir means kindness and goodness, but not any type of kindness or goodness. It is a large amount of goodness and a large amount of kindness. Allah is called Al-Barr. He is the source of all kindness, the one whose kindness is endless, whose generosity is overwhelming, whose giving encompasses all that exists at the very highest level. Innahu huwal barrur rahim. Indeed, he is Al-Barr, Ar-Rahim. How should we live by this name? 1. Seek nearness to Allah Al-Barr by attaining bir, goodness and righteousness. One way is to give away something you love. You will not reach Al-Bir, the peak of goodness, unless you donate from what you love. And whatever you donate, then indeed Allah is aware of that. Firstly, to achieve bir, a person must donate or give something in the way of Allah that is very valuable, something that is highly loved by a person. It doesn't mean only giving money or material things. It can be other things also, such as one's valuable time, one's knowledge, and other highly valuable things that one loves more dearly than any other thing. Secondly, one should not expect anything in return, not even a thanks for the good action. One should consider it only a duty carried out to seek nearness to Allah. 2. According to a narration by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, where it says, "Whoever acts in accordance with this verse, he has indeed perfected his faith." The verse explains that bir is not determined by facing the east or the west during the prayers. Rather, to attain bir, we must first have belief. Belief in Allah, the Day of Judgment, the angels, the Book of Allah, and all His prophets. This is called Aqidah, meaning the core belief of Islam. Secondly, we must give wealth based on the love of Allah to relatives, orphans, the needy, and the travelers who are in need, the beggars, and in order to free slaves. This is called mu'amalat, meaning transactions and dealing with people. Thirdly, we must establish the prayer and pay the religious tax. This is called ibadah, meaning worship and religious rituals. Fourthly, we must fulfill promises when we make promises, as well as to exercise patience in poverty, in distress, and in times of anguish. This is called akhlaq, meaning moral conduct. They are the ones who say the truth, and they are the pious. When all the above four categories are implemented, then one can consider themselves as having bid and perfected their faith. 3. Note that every source of good that you do, whether it is helping your parents, teaching kids, or doing other good deeds, all comes from Allah Al-Barr. He is the source of goodness. If you remember this, you should humble yourself before Allah and thank Him for everything.